What's up, Disney Infiniteers? Welcome to this video where we're going to go on a little tour of the Hall of Heroes, the Super Hall of Heroes, and the Galactic Hall of Heroes. So for those that don't know, this is the brand new expanded area for the Hall of Heroes. And if you're new to Disney Infinity or this channel, welcome of course. And what this area does is it allows you to put on display your entire collection, whether that be the figures that you've collected or the power discs. This is where it all happens. And from the first edition of Disney Infinity, they had this area designated to all that and more. With 2.0, they expanded on, of course, the Hall of Heroes, and they also added a Super Hall of Heroes, which we'll see here in a minute. But I wanted to go through and look at the differences between 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. So this area right here has been expanded on and is brand new to Disney Infinity 3.0. And most of this is all classic Disney as well as Pixar. You saw some Inside Out characters there. And you can also see on the ground that that's where all the new power discs coming to the game will go on display as well. So here's Mickey and Minnie and running around this new circular area. Of course, they added Tron after the infamous Tron Gate. I wasn't too upset with 2.0's decision on only having them on PC, but it's nice to see those characters there, as well as upcoming Disney films, which is, of course, the Zootopia characters that will be coming to Disney Infinity, as well as Spot from A Good Dinosaur. So very cool stuff, and of course, here are some power discs that you can see lying on the ground. I'm not going to read off the Zootopia ones. There is a minor spoiler in those, so read those at your own risk, but you can also see that not only is Zootopia getting their own power disc pack, but the Good Dinosaur as well. So that's a really cool thing with Disney Infinity 3.0. There are no more blind packs for the power discs, and what that meant was you used to go into a store and purchase for $4.99 a power disc pack, and you got 2 random power discs, and likely that you would get duplicates and you wouldn't get the ones you were looking for. Then on top of those odds, they had rare power discs, so it was really hard to find what you were looking for. A good example of that is the Infinity Gauntlet from Disney Infinity 2.0. It was really difficult to find, the gauntlet that, of course, Thanos wields. So it's nice to see them get away from that. Now in the Super Hall of Heroes, which takes place on the Shield ship from Disney Infinity 2.0, not much that's new, but you can see next to the Green Goblin statue is the Ultron figure and where that will be placed. And then at the front of the ship, of course, the infamous Hulkbuster, which I cannot wait for. So those are the only 2 new additions to the ship, but I did notice on the outside here, it looks like a better vista of New York City from this Shield helicarrier. So that's a really cool little Easter egg that they added for 3.0. And speaking of 3.0, da-na-na-na-na, Star Wars. And who could forget this infamous scene from the end of the movie? And you can see this is called the Galactic Hall of Heroes. And Darth Vader, Boba Fett, Darth Maul. Very cool how they have this all laid out. And continuing on here are some of the Star Wars Rebels characters. So Zeberilios, Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, and Sabine Wren. I'm very excited for Season 2. I don't know if you guys have been watching Star Wars Rebels, but it is absolutely phenomenal, and I highly recommend it. And continuing on here's where some of those power discs will go. So right now, the Twilight of the Republic power disc pack is out and available, so you can go and grab those. I haven't actually placed them down yet because I've been working on a ton of video content for you guys. But back in the back here, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, so all the classic Star Wars from the Rise Against the Empire playset, and you can also see some of the power discs coming to that playset on display as well. So it's very cool that they have everything that we know of at this point, but again, there's no spoilers on what is yet to come, right? So that's a really cool thing. And here's Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then, of course, I have played through the Twilight playset, and I finished it. I finished it on day 1. I highly, highly recommend playing it. It is absolutely phenomenal. Outside of Knights of the Old Republic, I really, truly believe this is the most complete and best Star Wars gaming experience that you can get your hands on. So I'm not just saying that because I love Disney Infinity, but I am saying that because I love Disney Infinity. It is absolutely phenomenal in so many ways. And as you can see here, as I was mentioning earlier, that the statues not only go on display, but you can have a bronze, silver, and gold version of them depending on how high you level up your character. So if you get a level 10 character, they will turn into a gold statue. So that's basically it. What are you guys' thoughts on this brand new area? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more Disney Infinity news and content.